And today we're just going to pray along those lines for people who are believing God for partners, that indeed God will bring them the destiny helper that will help them to fulfill purpose. And for those who are already married, that God will grant the destiny helpers the grace to help their spouses to fulfill destiny. As we read in that scripture, God gave Adam an instruction. He says, do not eat of the tree of the garden. Do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And then God gave him a helper. And unfortunately, that helper was the one who actually gave him the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil against what he was supposed to be eating. So a destiny helper is a really important conversation and a really important relationship that should just not be entered into carelessly, whether it is by marriage or through any of the other different destiny helper types that we're going to be talking about. But just going back to that origin of where God instituted the ministry of a destiny helper, the very first destiny helper for any destiny and for any purpose will always be the spouse, whether it's the husband or the wife. A wife or a husband can either make or break your purpose. And so today we're going to lift that up in prayer. For as many that are believing God for their spouse, for their life partners, for as many that are believing God to bring them a life partner, we're going to pray for our young ones, for our singles, that they will not miss it in the place of marriage. It does not matter how many of the 18 destiny helpers you have in your life.